What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here bringing you another episode in the series of how many shares of a certain company do you need to own to make $1,000 a month, $100 a month, and even $100 every single week. So these videos are definitely fun to record because we pull up the calculator, crunch some numbers, but we do pull up the companies you guys do request. This is actually a list that you guys have been providing to me. So if there's a company I have not covered in the past or that you would like me to cover, let me know. I'll be happy to add it to the list and we'll eventually get to it. But in this episode, we'll be actually going over San Juan Royalty Trust. So they actually are, if we pull up the seeking off here, you'll see that they are trading about $7.64. They are the ticker symbol SJT. So San Juan Basin Royalty Trust. If we pull up the company profile, we can read a little bit about them. So San Juan Basin Royalty Trust operates as an express trust in Texas. The company has a 75% net overriding royalty interest carved out of Southern Lands oil and natural gas interests in properties located in the San Juan Basin in northwestern New Mexico. It also owns subject interests consist of working interest, royalty interest, overriding royalty interests, and other contractual rights in 119,000 net producing acres in San Juan, Rio Arriba, and Sandoval counties of northern western New Mexico, as well as 825.6 net wells. BBVA USA serves as the trustee of San Juan Basin Royalty Trust. The company was founded in 1980 and is based in Houston, Texas. So they are in the energy sector. If we look at the industry, that is in the oil and gas exploration and production. Employees is actually not showing any information on that, but they were founded quite a bit ago now, 1980. If you actually want to look at a little bit more about the company, you can visit them as sjbrt.com, and then you can see their products there. If we go back to the charts, you guys can see that on the year to date they are down 23.14% in the red. On the 1 year they are down 37.94%. On the 5 year they're actually up by 26.49%. On the 10 year they're down 53.67%. Not the best returns there, especially back in 2014, they were trading around $18. Now they're right around $7. So quite a bit of bad returns there on the total since they've been, I guess, publicly traded. They were actually trading around $7, and since all these years, they are only about, well, I guess they're down 4.67%, which is not the best return there. So something to consider there. 52-week range here, guys. 52-week low is a $6.64. It's actually trading towards the 52-week low. On the 52-week high, it's actually at $15.43. EPS is 2.13. PE is 3.46, and dividend rate is $2.02. The yield is 27.35%, and then the market cap's very small here, is a 343.51 million market cap for this company. If we look at the dividend scorecard, they are again in the energy sector. You'll look at the dividend yield is at 27.35%. Very, very large here. So something to actually consider looking into this company, seeing if they would potentially actually sustain this. This is actually probably not a sustainable dividend yield here. They could potentially cut it, which would also bring down the price of the stock. So just be cautious with this, because you do want to look into the actual financials here, because they potentially just cut it. You invest in this company, and as soon as they cut it, the stock price actually tanks. So I try to stick to my blue chip companies now. Annual payout is $2.02. So for the full year, you'd get paid $2.02. It's actually not showing anything for payout ratio 5-year CAGR is actually showing 22.71%, but on the dividend growth is showing 0 years. So let me know in the comment section, guys, if you do know the exact information on this one. They are a monthly dividend payer, so they do pay out 1 penny every single month there. And then if I actually pull up the calculator, guys, we can start crunching some numbers. So the first one we want to do is figure out how much of this company would you have to have invested to make $1,000 a month. So we want to make $1,000 a month. There is 12 months in a year, so annually we do need to make $12,000. Take the $12,000 divided by the annual payout that they do pay out. This would actually give you the total number of shares that you do need to own to achieve this. So 5,940 shares. If you multiply it times current share price, which is $7.64, that means that you'd roughly have to have about $45,386 invested, and you would be roughly making about $1,000 a month, assuming that they don't cut that dividend. Again, that's a very, very high dividend yield, very, very suspicious there. But anyways, quick way to calculate this: you could actually take the $12,000 that you need to make annually, and you can actually look here at the dividend yield divided by the dividend yield here, so 0.2735. You'll see we roughly get about $43,875. That's a quick way to calculate that. So the next one is actually how much of this company would you have to have invested to make $100 every single month. This one's a little bit more achievable because you do require a lot less capital. You could actually take the previous answer divided by 10 and that's it. But since we do have the calculator, let's go ahead and do the math behind it. So we want to make $100 every single month. Again, there's 12 months in a year. So 1,200 annually is what we need to make. So divide that by the $2.02. This will give you the total number of shares. So 594 shares is what you would have to own. Now you multiply that times the current share price, which is the $7.64. So in total, if you invested $4,538 in this company, you'd be roughly making about $100 a week, assuming that they do not cut that dividend. So that's one of the things that you guys want to make sure that's the important thing. They don't cut the dividend there. But anyways, quick way to calculate this: take the 1,200 divided by the dividend yield, and then you'll see that we get roughly around $4,387. Let's go ahead and do the last one, guys, which is $100 every single week. Imagine getting $100 every single week. Of course, you wouldn't get it every week. You'd get monthly because they do pay out monthly, but you would just divide that by 4, and that's how much you would make weekly. But we want to make $100 every week. There's 52 weeks in a year. So annually, we do need to make $5,200. Again, divided by the $2.02, which is their annual payout. This gives you about the total number of shares, which is about 2,574 shares is what you'd have to own. Now, if you multiply that times the current share price, this actually gives you a total of about $19,667 you'd have to have invested in this company. Quick way to calculate this again, guys, is take the 5,200 you need to make annually divided by the dividend yield. So this is a quick way to get a rough estimate. So about $19,000, and you'd be roughly making $100 every week. How cool is that, guys? Definitely not a company I am interested in. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are interested in it, considering investing in it. I just want to hear your thoughts on this. But don't forget to subscribe with the notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it as well if you wouldn't mind dropping a big thumbs up on the video. Definitely goes a long way, costs you nothing, and definitely appreciate it. But let me know any new companies you guys want me to add to the list. I'll be happy to add them, and we'll eventually get to them. But I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.